Kia ora whanau. So today we are going to take some time out to enjoy this beautiful day and do a little tarot reading on what your energy is saying for you right now and what you need to do in order to make the best next step forward for yourself. So before I get started, I would like to acknowledge the rightful owners of this land, as even though I was born in Australia, I am not indigenous to this land. I am just a visitor. So I would like to acknowledge the rightful owners of this land out of respect. And before we get started, just to make sure that the space is clean, I am going to say some KARAKIAS. If you are Maori and I pronounce wrong, I am very sorry. I am Maori, but I am also teaching myself through reading, so okay. Puratia mai te toro o te rangi, kia tina, kia whena, kia toka te mana wa ora, tina toka te mana wa ora ki whea, tina toka te mana wa ora, ki a ranganui e tūne, ki a papatua nuku e takoto ne, ki tēnā o takau, te whānau, ngā whanunga me ngā paringa, karanga maha, apiti, atu ki te hunga e mauiui, ki te hunga e tamia ana e te puretanga, e rongo whakariaia ake, ki runga kia tina. Tina, huie, taike e. Manawa mai te mori nuku, manawa mai te mori rangi, ko te mori kai o he mori tipua. Ka pakaro mai te po, to mai te mori, homie, huie, taike e. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, so now that we've cleared the space, cleared the energy, let's get started. So with the Ankh here, that's group 1, Moonstone is group 2, Sea Glass is group 3, and Amethyst Spearhead is group 4. Now, the timestamps will be in the description and also in the pinned comment. And if you would like to book a personal reading or would like to support me on Patreon, the details for that will also be in the description box. Okay, so let's do group 1 first. Okay, so if you chose group 1 with the Ankh, let's have a look. Communicate with love. Your spirits are guiding you towards your destiny. Let it happen. Stop stressing, you're blocking your success. No more procrastination. Too stuck in self-placed illusions. And for Terio, we have ihi ihi, exciting, stirring, shudder, terrified. Okay, so there is, already we can see with the current energy, some of you might have some anxiety issues around a particular situation, whether this is love or, you're not sure where you want to move towards. This is a very general reading. If you would like to go in more in depth, you're going to have to book a personal reading. But we can see here that there's something that you want to move forward towards, but I think with this particular group, the anxiety is coming in the manifestation form of like a lot of thoughts, overthinking and overanalyzing, but this is your spirits are guiding you towards your destiny, and this is exciting, but and communicate with love. So if you are continuously or on and off, like you keep coming back to a thought, this is something that you are supposed to be moving towards. So I would like to suggest that perhaps, your energy is coming in the form of anxiety and overthinking because it's maybe you feel like a very strong pull in your heart or in your stomach with your solar plexus and sacral. But let's see what else we have. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Fool in reverse, we have the 3 of Wands, and we have the Temperance. And with the shapeshifter, with the shapeshifter oracle, we have Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. Mermaid in a koi pond, rediscover your individuality, become the dragon. We have Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time in reverse. The time has come, the time to move, to act is now. We have Albino Alligator, magical protection is necessary, and Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. So like I said with these cards here, the English and Tarot cards, you know, there is something that is meant for you. You know, this is meant for you. We see this with the Fool and with the Mermaid in the koi pond. There is something that is meant for you. And I think, excuse me, I have a bit of a cough at the moment. I think specifically for group 1, what seems to be happening is that whether this person, place, or thing has done something to you that didn't feel very nice before, or perhaps this person, place, or thing has triggered something from the past from you. So, you know, for example, you know, if you have trauma surrounding something, or, you know, just a very uncomfortable situation is what I'm seeing here. And I'm also seeing that this is due to, for some of you, the people that you're hanging around. You know, reconsider your alliances and magical protection is necessary. The thing is with the magical protection is necessary, I don't necessarily, I mean, you know, if you're going to practice any sort of spirituality, what you need to understand is that even prayers, you know, open doors. And so, you know, you need to protect yourself, you need to ground yourself and center yourself and shield yourself, of course, especially if, you know, you are practicing something. But in this particular circumstance, I see that, you know, there are, you know, for some of you it's a habit, for some of you it's actual people, an environment for some of you as well, an environment that, you know, a workspace, you know, something that I think you know is not right for you. But I think you've also gotten so comfortable in uncomfortability that it's hard for you to move forward now. And with these 2 cards right here, I see that, you know, you need to reconsider your alliances and make sure that your energy, your time, your words, your love is going to the right people, the right places, and the right things. Because, you know, I really think that people underestimate how powerful these energies are, and how important they are. Sorry. You know, but if you place these things in the wrong areas of your life with the wrong people, then of course, you know, you're gonna be a bit stuck. And this is what we can see here with the 5 of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. So going back to the trigger with the 5 of Pentacles, what we see is that, you know, like I said before, you know, something has triggered you, but you want to move towards this thing. So you're sort of standing here waiting for something to happen. But the thing is that you need to make the first move. You need to move forward on this thing. You need to do that. And you need to honor yourself. Because your heart, your higher self, your ancestors, your angels, your guides, you know, they are trying to tell you, like, dude, you know, you need to switch it up a little bit, you know, and you need to act. You need to stop hesitating on whatever it is that you're hesitating, because it's not going to leave you alone just because you want to or want it to. And with Temperance here, I do see that some of you guys need to rebalance your energies. And even though you need to, this comes in the form of healing apparently, but even though, you know, I think for all of you, not just some of you, but for all of you, you need to rebalance and heal your energy by yourself, but at the same time clearing space from these things that are blocking you from, you know, moving towards whatever this thing is that you want. For some of you, like I said, it's a work environment. For some of you, it is a love situation, like romantic love, and for some of you, actually, it is just a relationship that you have with yourself that you need to work on, like big time. So, you know, Temperance comes in and says, like, hey, you know, you need to sort your shit out. You know, you need to rebalance, you need to recenter, like I said before, rebalance, recenter, and ground yourself. And make sure that however your anxieties, whether it's overthinking or really like heartache or just irritability or whatever it is for you, make sure that you understand that this is an illusion. You know, too stuck in your self-placed illusions. This feeling, these thoughts that you have, that is an illusion, and it is stopping you from communicating with love towards other people and other things, but I think most importantly towards yourself. You know, I think for some of you, maybe not all of you, but for some of you definitely, you know, you need to stop talking shit about yourself. You know, it's that self-deprecative, I think the word is, humor, like, oh yeah, you know, like, I'm so stupid, you know, or something like that. You need to stop that. You need to build a relationship with yourself and love yourself, okay? Especially for those who this is about love, because, you know, how are you going to expect someone to fully appreciate, fully respect, and fully love you if you can't even do that for yourself? You know, because even if they step up to the plate and do that for you, you won't notice it, because you already have in your head that this is the way things are. But, you know, everything that I'm seeing here, you need to switch things up. You need to switch things up. You need to make sure that the people, places, and things that you give your time, your love, your energy to are worth it. You know, and I can see here, you know, especially with the Fool card, you're waiting for something. You are waiting for something to happen, but the thing is that, you know, what you need to happen is stop hesitating. That's what you need to happen. So if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, then please click on the link in my description. Otherwise, I really hope that you guys heal and learn to love yourself, or whatever the situation is for you, and do what's right by you. But thank you for watching. Okay, group number 2. So those who chose the Moonstone, I think it's Moonstone, looks like Moonstone, it's pretty, whatever it is, it's pretty, it's so pretty. Okay, so your energy already is like super silly, because I got really serious with the group 1, and now I'm just like, hey. So you know, let's see what we have. Have the courage to live a life true to yourself, not the life of others expect of you. Do more research on the matter, but that came out in reverse. And then for the Terio, we have Etzika, well. Mahuki in reverse, ceremonies to remove. Eki, express disagreements. And Here, to go, to travel, to journey, but that also came out in reverse. So what I see here is that you guys might be super silly, but you're sort of hiding yourself at the moment. Yeah, you need to express how you feel about certain situations And see, now this is coming out stern. For some of you, I think maybe your spirits have been telling you, or been trying to tell you, like, no, this is not okay. You do not get treated like this. No. You know, because we have expressed disagreement, and have courage to live have the courage to live a life true to yourself. But let's see what other cards we have here. So for the Rider-Waite cards, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, golly gosh. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you know what? This is something that I'm going through at the moment. And I think a lot of you, you know, you're doing the work. You're doing the work, but you're questioning yourself. Some of you have already done the work, but you're still questioning yourself. And this questioning yourself is putting your emotional state in fucking grief and havoc. And some of you, it keeps you up at night because you're always thinking, like, how can I be better? How can I do better? But I think you are actually doing the work. I think for a lot of you, you know, you need some self-acceptance in the fact that, you know, not a lot of people, you know, are going to accept you. Not everyone's going to like you. There's 7 point something billion people in the world. Don't expect everyone to like you. Don't expect everyone to change. But the thing is that you need to change because you've caged yourself. Oh, hello, puppy. You've caged yourself in this situation where you don't feel abundant, even though, you know, 10 of Cups is right here. That's fully emotional fulfillment right there. So I think even for some of you, and here is an ant. If you want to know what ants mean, you know, look that shit up, because, you know, in Tahitian mythology, bugs and insects come up with a message from the gods, you know, and that ant just crawled all over your cards. But yeah, you're caging yourself, like your true, authentic self. You know, the silly side, the fun side, you know, because maybe, I think, you know, being weird comes with a few risks, especially socially speaking, because, you know, not everyone, I think for a lot of you, you don't see the world or even yourself or other people the way everybody else sees it, and that's not on you. You know, you can't change the way people think or feel or act or any of that shit. And we have Wolves of Venice. You are far, far away from home. Yeah, so we need to be practicing some gratitude. The Fairy be in reverse. My life is sweet. Oh, all in reverse for the shapeshifters. Pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. So let me tell you something right now, group 2. You really are fucking wonderful. You are fucking beautiful people, and I might not even know you. You might have just come across this video, whatever, but there is nothing I see here that says that you are ugly on the inside. You know, and so what if people don't agree with how you want to live your life? If you can make it work for you, then fuck what everyone else says. You know, maybe keep things quiet until you get to a point where it's like, this is how I live and this is my lifestyle and it's working abundantly. Because I really see, especially here with the 10 of Cups, it can work so fucking well. You can turn this Wheel of Fortune around. So don't get stuck in your emotions and in your fear and anxieties about you know, about what other people think, because at the end of the day, honey, it's not important. You know, when we're on our deathbed, like what, there's like 5 people, if you're lucky, there's 5 people surrounding you when you're on your deathbed. Like, so don't worry about what other people think. It is not important, and it is none of your business. Fuck them, you know, fuck the haters. You know, and have the courage to be who you really are. Because by what I'm seeing here, darling, you know, you're fucking beautiful. You know, for some of you as well, I see that, you know, and financially and when it comes to abundance, some of you might be trying to manifest some money, or, you know, you think, oh, people will accept me if I have this, or people will accept me if I have that. But you know what? The outside world is a reflection of what you are on the inside. You gotta fucking accept you. You gotta fucking respect yourself. You gotta let this silly, weird side out. You know, you are far, far away from home. I'm actually reading a book called The Shift, and, you know, talks about acknowledging yourself, seeing your true self. Hello, puppy. And seeing your true self, and, you know, coming towards that, embodying that. And for you, I really think that this is what it means when it says home, because you're not allowing yourself, because of fear or anxiety or what other people think, you're not allowing yourself to be that. Be all you can be in your own way. You know, you're doing so much work. But the thing is that, you know, do more research on the matter, came in reverse. Ceremonies to, mahuki ceremonies to remove, came in reverse. Here, to go, to travel, to journey, came in reverse. Honey, I think you've already done the work. What you need to do is see it. Take a, you know, like, see you and your life as an art piece and a beautiful museum, and take a fucking step back to see your masterpiece, because you are a masterpiece. Everybody in this world is a masterpiece. And, you know, even more, everyone deserves sweetness, everyone deserves love, everyone deserves that 10 of Cups, the emotional overall fulfillment. Give that to yourself. Build your self-esteem up, because you have something fucking powerful and magnificent in you. And it's time to take that and move forward. Okay? And I really see this Wheel of Fortune coming up like that, because, you know, we have the 10 of Cups. So, you know, get in that Queen of Cups energy. Make that fucking wheel spin. Get, you know, acknowledge your sweetness. Okay? And when you do that, and it becomes a consistent thing, other people are going to see it too. And sure, some people won't accept it, but if people don't accept you for who you really are they really actually worth you keeping them around? Because honestly, in my opinion, I think the answer is no. So, yeah, do the work. You're a beautiful human being, okay? Yeah, if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, I'd be happy to. The link is in the description box below, but I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, and for group 3, the people who chose the sea glass here. Oh, I gotta move the moonstone. So the people who chose the sea glass, let's see what you got for your current energies and where you need to direct yourself right now. So we have stop stressing, communicate clearly what you want in reverse. Oh boy, your success is here, motherfucker. Fuck yeah, start celebrating. If you don't like swearing, you know, go watch another channel. If you have been inspired to follow your passion, then do it. You are supported. How cool. That's fucking awesome. Remove what... Oh, fuck. Remove what is blocking you from your intuition. Your intuition will guide you from success. So now see, that came out in reverse as well. No, wait, that was... Fuck. Trust that the universe is doing marvelous things. So, man, you're manifesting something. And it's here. Mahue. Gone by, left behind, deserted, lost, passed on. In reverse. Herera. Farewell. So what I can see right now is you guys have been doing the work. You've been clearing your blockages. You've been manifesting. You've been healing. And, you know, you're saying herera to all of the fucking bullshit in your life. Let's see what Rider-Waite has to say. Rider-Waite cards. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have, yeah, see, we have the World. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, so, you know, trust that the universe is doing marvelous things. And I really honestly think, yeah, you are supported. So like I said before, you've done the work. You know, everything that was giving you a headache was pissing you off. Everything that was blocking you, you know, that cycle is ending like now. You know, your success is here. You know, because you've done the work. For a lot of you, I think, you know, you might be very spiritual, and or, you know, your guides are like fucking really like holding your hand step by step. And for some of you, okay, so I see the word root worker. So for some of you, you might do some voodoo or Santeria, but you're definitely doing some sort of root work or some sort of shaman practice. But whatever it is, you're definitely doing some sort of spiritual practice right there to get rid of the shit that was blocking you in order for your success to be here. So we have the Tapuna card, the ancestors, the mermaid and the turtle woman and elder will teach you. The delicate fairy and her ferret that came out in reverse, but I need to read it. Change is good, is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Okay, and Alice in a sea of tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. Okay, so even though you guys are working on this, what I see with the Alice in the Sea of Tears, hold on a sec. Okay, what I see with this card here is that for some of you, not all of you, I think the majority of you are actually either in the process of doing the work and you're very, very close to ending that cycle, or you've already done it, but there are a few of you. This card came out because you need to stop focusing on what happened in the past. That shit belongs in the past. And I think I think for the majority of you though, this has to do with grieving, really, because, okay, what I feel is that, you know, you had to remove some things from your life that were not serving you. But these were also things that you've had around for a very, very long time. And for some of you it's people, for some of you it's places, some of you it's habits and behaviors. But you've had this for around for a very long time. So you sort of feel like out of place, like out of your depth, you know. But I think the overall message for you here is to keep going. You know, your cycle is ending or almost ending, and you're putting in the work and you are guided, you are supported so fucking much, you know. And we have the Tapuna card here. I call it Tapuna because every time I get this card, I think of my grandfather, which is one of my ancestors that is around me like 24/7. You know, so definitely you have some ancestors, some elders, you know, or even if you are of some sort of indigenous race, maybe one of the elders in your tribe is teaching you where to go, how to do things, guiding you, like you know, with the people that are doing root work, I know that there's something like what's it called? Like a godparent. I think is what the thing is called, and then they're like a spiritual teacher. So whatever the situation is for you, you are highly supported, physically and metaphysically too, you know. And you know, I think you really do trust that the universe is doing marvelous things. If not, then start trusting it, because it fucking is. And you know, you're gonna say goodbye to a lot of things, and I get that, you know, sometimes it hurts. You know, I've had to say goodbye to a lot of people and places and things in my life, and I didn't really want to. It fucking hurts. But you guys are doing so marvelous, yeah, whatever. You're doing great. Yeah, so I think the overall message here for you is to keep going. And for some of you that your cycle is almost ending and you're aware of this, or your cycle has ended, it is time to start moving forward. It is time to start planning, because you now have a blank canvas. Put some paint on that baby. And really sort of start thinking about, like, what is it that you want? What is it that's going to make you feel so passionate and so happy that, you know, like nothing else matters? You know? And fucking go after it, because you are supported. You have all of the support that you need inside of you as well. So this one was pretty short, but you know, this is what I see for you, you know. And I think a lot of you, you know, I don't think you really need a longer reading than this, because I'm pretty sure for the majority of you at least, you already know. You already know. I think this is just like, you know, going to the doctors once a month, you know, you have a checkup. But you know, you're doing fucking wonderful. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading, sorry about that. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading, you can always check the links in my bio. But I'm going to leave it there for you guys, because yeah, have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching. What's happened? There we go. Something happened to my camera. Okay, so for those who chose, and this is my group as well, so I'm very interested to see what's happening here. Those who chose the Amethyst Spearhead, group number 4. Let's see what we have. Be fearless. You've done the work. Take the lead. Ask them out and make this right. Oh dear. Okay, motherfucker. Too indecisive. Balance will help you find your answer. Release fears and be optimistic about your future. Take action to gain your success. Take a break from this now, from this situation, and that came out in reverse. So now it's time to fucking work. Do your business and shit, whatever. So we have, oh no wait, I turned them on. So we have Kahiwahiwa. So we have the Terio, which is Maori language. Maori. What? I read. I don't have anyone to teach me. Leave me alone. So we have Kahiwahiwa, very dark, and that came out in reverse. We have Mahu. We have healed. Healed. Yeah, okay. Ihara itehanga. It is no ordinary thing! Exclamation for surprise or admiration. And here mai. Come here, welcome. And that came out in reverse as well. Oh boy. Oh bruh. We have the King of Pentacles. I'm so happy when I get these cards. Okay, so but we have the 9, wait, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 2 of Cups. You know that Marvin Gaye song, Let's Get It On? Yeah, that just came in my head. So some of you, ask them out, make this right, ask them out. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna just take all of the cards out. So we have Fiona and the Unicorn from the Shapeshifter Oracle deck. Oh, will it focus? I don't know. But it says the Gift of Sacred Sight. Motherfucker. The Black Cat. Lost Magic, Atonement, and Rebalance. Little Owlin, wisdom as light as a feather. And the butterfly ferret, I am reborn. And that came out in reverse. So this is my group as well. And I know for me, let's start with the butterfly ferrets. I know for me, you know, and I think for a lot of you too, because, you know, all of the cards sort of direct me in this way. A lot of us in group 4, if I can just stop playing around with the camera for a second, a lot of us in group 4 have been putting in the work to balance and be rebirthed, transformed. Sorry, I've been sitting down for a while. Ow, fuck. No, it has put us in the King of Pentacles energy. It has been able to help us to bring our soulmates, our soul family, and, you know, if this card has anything to do with it, the be fearless, you've done the work, take the lead, ask them out. This is also romantic. This is also romantic love. It's not just friends and whatever. But I see that you got here because you learned how to love yourself. And now is the time to go, fuck yeah, you know, we've done the transforming, we've done the rebirth, you know, we've gone through our death transition. You know, and now is the time to take the lead. Now is the time to focus on our future. What is it that we want in our life? What is it that's going to make us happy? Freedom has been a very big thing for me. So for some of you, maybe, you know, as well, like, what is it that's going to make you feel not just happy, not just passionate, but free? Fucking free. Freedom. Motherfucker. We also have here Fiona and the Unicorn. So for those who are also have psychic abilities, and I know this as well because, you know, this has been happening for me in the terms of clairvoyance, very fucking strong clairvoyance. You know, your abilities, your eye is opening, your crown is opening. You are doing the healing work. You have, or a lot of you have even healed. The Mahu is right here, you know, and we've done the alchemy, you know, the Kahiwahiwa, immensely dark, intensely dark, very dark, whatever, you know, that's in reverse. So I feel like for a lot of you, this rebirth, this transition of death, and for a lot of the times, you know, I see this one as the death card because, you know, it's, you know, whatever, we've gone through that, you know, and so now we have more wisdom because we're leveling up. Sorry. Yeah, we're leveling up. We're saying, like, you know, a lot of changes. And I think, and I know this for me as well, I'm not sure if I'm making much sense. Hold on. I'm not sure if I'm making much sense. But, you know, for me as well, when I go out in nature, it's fucking wonderful feeling, you know, grounded, centered, but also so fucking happy to see Papatuanku, our Earth Mother, you know, in all of her beauty, you know. And I think for a lot of you, you know, ground yourself, be around nature, and it will help you to balance out the rest of what you need to balance out. And I really think this has to do with your energy, but also, you know, because we're going through this transformation, it also has to do with what it is that you want to do next. You know, for me, I am a very passionate person, but I'm not very practical, and I'm trying to learn how to do that. So, you know, balance in that way. Use your passions, but be practical, as an example. So whatever it is that, you know, you feel like you need to do next, maybe make a plan of it, you know, really commit. Right now is the time for you to commit, release your fears, and be optimistic about your future. You know, don't take a break. Don't do that. Don't sit down and wait for shit to happen, because shit is happening right now, you know. There's a book called The Art of Seduction, and they talk about, the psychology of a seductress, for example. They are there, they set up the environment, and then they wait for their things to come in. You know what I mean? So set up the environment, do your manifestation work. You've done your alchemy and your transmutation and your rebirth work. Rebalance, be around nature, accept that this is happening. Okay, some of you need to accept that this is happening. For some of you, I think a lot of you is just clairaudience, claircognizance, and clairvoyance. For me, it's clairvoyance. But there are going to be a lot of messages because we've done the work. So your current energy right now is we've done the work, the healing, the rebirth, and now we're sitting in this King of Pentacles energy, very grounded, very focused, but very chill. Just relax, man. And now is the time to move forward with that. So I hope that made sense. I'm not sure. I think I rambled for a little bit, but if you'd like a personal reading, my links are in the description box below. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a beautiful day.